A local hotel that has been under tight watch by the Eau Claire Police Department is being sued by the city with hopes to bring an end to a high volume of severe crimes happening there, including drug and sex trafficking. Evan Hogg spoke with officials and the hotel's owner to cover the case.
Today, the Eau Claire Police Department announced that the city attorney's office has filed a lawsuit asking for the ordered closure and property sale of the Regency Inn and Suites on Hastings Way, citing a high volume of police incidents that Chief Matt Rokas says has made it one of the most problematic properties in our community.
Since the beginning of 2018, our department has responded to more than 550 incidents at this hotel. Many of them are very serious: robberies, assaults, rape, drug trafficking, and human trafficking.
Rokas stated that police has been keeping an eye on the hotel since 2016 due to a disproportionate number of police calls and has informed hotel management of all of them, as well as provided them with crime prevention training. Despite their efforts, the calls have not slowed down.
Our officers, in partnership with several community members, tried to work with hotel management staff to prevent these problems, to stop them in the future. Unfortunately, the hotel's response was inadequate. The problems persisted, and this was an unfortunate, necessary next step.
Rokas says there are typically 30 to 50 residents staying at the hotel at a given time, and authorities plan to work with residents not involved in the crimes to find them a new home if they are displaced.
We did not ask for that immediate closure and sale of the property, in part because doing so would negatively impact people that live in the Regency that are not guilty of anything. And so our effort is to eliminate this environment of lawlessness while also ensuring that people who are living in the Regency are not further victimized.
The suit names Hitesh Patel as the property's owner, and I was able to speak to him over the phone earlier today. When asked about the suit, he said he, quote, doesn't know what the problem is and denied any criminal activity happening at the hotel. He also says he has not been officially served the lawsuit, and I confirmed that to be true with the city attorney's office, who says they plan to serve it to him soon.
All right, thanks, Evan. Well, the lawsuit also notes a number of public health issues on the property. That's including feces and blood left on walls and unhealthy sanitation. Patel says the hotel recently passed an inspection from the Eau Claire City County Health Department, but department officials say they only inspected the pool area and it was not related to the lawsuit. Deputy City Attorney Doug Hofer says he hopes to have the lawsuit resolved in the first quarter of 2021. Well, one neighboring business owner claims that the crime scene at the hotel has trickled into his own parking lot. Chris Bush, owner of Bush Auto and Tire across from the street from Regency, says he's seen things get steadily worse at the hotel over the last few years and has even had his own truck stolen out of the lot and items stolen out of other cars. Bush says he sees cops responding to calls at the hotel daily, sometimes multiple times throughout the day. He claims the constant police presence makes his customers uneasy.
I can't even leave customers' vehicles out here. They don't even want to leave them out here. It's gotten so bad. Numerous break-ins here. We've had cars stolen off our lot. So it makes customers not want to come back. You know, it's not good for business.
Bush is part of a local business work group that has teamed up to try and combat the issues they've seen at the Regency. Chief Rokas says the police have been actively working with the group, agreeing that the problems don't just end at the hotel.
We've been part of that work group, and the neighboring businesses have been an important part of that. These businesses are disproportionately affected by this hotel's problems.
Bush added that he's confident the lawsuit will bring some positive changes. Well, multiple online reviews for the Regency also reference drugs, unsanitary conditions, and broken features. This one saying there was a strong smell of marijuana during their stay and paint peeling off the walls. Another guest saying they found a needle in the drawer of a desk. Many other guest reviews cite broken or missing door handles and drawers, light bulbs, and other items removed. Other common comments include mold, unkept rooms, and generally feeling unsafe there while staying at the hotel.